I personally have some hard-hitting questions for Damo and Sage. All right. Number one, do you guys think for the rest of the LeBron era, you guys are legitimately going to win a championship? One more championship? Or is it cooked? It's grits.
Who's our coach?
I don't know. Let's just say they write it out with. I don't know.
The answer is no.
The answer is no.
I'm gonna say the answer is if that terrorist is our coach, no. And I've said that since last year. We're not winning with this as our head coach. We just won't.
Okay. Follow up question. If that is your belief, that the LeBron and AD era Lakers underachieve.
That's exactly what I was going to ask you too. Can we take a step back and look at the LeBron, specifically LeBron era?
Yeah. Because I'll tell you, but before you go, Damo, because we have these conversations about like the big three Celtics, right? Mm-hmm. Formed together. Oh my God, multiple championships. They got that first one in 08. Ever since then, they never got back. They never won another one. Injuries, all this other shit, just choking, and getting dicked down by LeBron a couple years. And we view that era as, hey, they won a championship, but they underachieved. For this Laker era with LeBron and AD, is that the same case?
I'm going to say, me personally, because I've never been a person that said the Celtics in the 08 underachieved by only getting one chip. I've always looked at it as, just like I look at super teams, it's comparative to, you compare that to the era that you're in and compare it to the rest of the league. Did the LeBron and AD experiment underachieve? No, because look at all the other teams that formed super teams, great teams, flip rosters and all that to try to win, and did they win as well? The answer would be no. Since LeBron got to the Lakers, every team outside of the 2020 Lakers were a homegrown talented team and guys that have been together for quite a bit or had a superstar that they built from the ground up type shit. Even with the 2022 Warriors, that wasn't a mega team Warriors. That was the Warriors with the Jordan Poole they drafted. They still had Draymond and Clay came back. They rebuilt Wiggins. I mean, they added Wiggins and built him up because everyone thought he was a bust. It wasn't like, oh, they built this mega team to win. The Nuggets were a team that was built homegrown. They added a couple role players, but Jamal Murray and Jokic was there. The Bucks, Giannis and them, Giannis has been there. They built that. They might have brought on Brook Lopez a little later in the process of Bobby Portis in the process, but the main guys, they're big too. They've been there. They drafted those guys, traded for them when they were rookies. They've been there. So when you look at the teams that failed, look at the Clippers. Where has Kevin Durant been since LeBron James went to LA? Outside of him getting hurt on the in 2019, he's been all on these teams and rosters and flipped them, flopped them, got this guy to come, got that guy to come. They failed. The Clippers still haven't, them niggas ain't even been to the conference finals since they put the team together, and they started the same year we did. So I can't say we underachieved because we did win one. Now, if you want to call that one Mickey because he got Disney ears on the ring, hey, call it Mickey. Y'all niggas don't got a ring at all. I'm not saying y'all niggas are Celtics, but a lot of people saying this, y'all don't got rings at all. So if y'all won that year, y'all will be claiming that Mickey ass ring as well. So I'm not gonna say they underachieved because it's comparative to the era. That's how I look at it.
Y'all the new 08 Celtics, man.
I heavily disagree with that. I think
y'all gonna be the team that in 10 years is gonna gas up this one ring as long as y'all can.
Nah.
Okay.
Because we're gonna win
that one bubble year,
by then. I ain't
I'm gonna say following
we're the
history,
Lakers.
the Lakers get at least 1 or 2 rings a decade. So
yeah, one or two. We've went 11 years like twice in history, or I think some shit like that, like 11-year droughts twice. Yeah, nah, we
didn't win in the 90s. I want to. Did we win? No, we didn't win it in the 90s, and then that was it. Other than that, we won in the 2000s, won at the beginning of the 2010s, and at the end of the 2010s.
Okay, maybe not the franchise, but I'm talking about the 2020 team specifically. That's gonna be the next team to me that's gonna hold on to that ring, and like, you know what I'm saying, just talk about it for the next decade. Like,
I think the fact that it was in a bubble was. I think the bubble was going to negate. It's going to negate the nostalgia factor of how the importance of it and how people look at it. Like, I don't think in 2035 we're going to get that random picture on Twitter. 15th anniversary of the 2020 ring, like the Celtics. I don't think LeBron, Rondo, Dwight Howard,
Danny Green, and LeBron.
If Twitter Blue's still around and niggas need that rent, you will, because it's gonna invoke the Mickey comments. But in general, will people have genuine nostalgia for it? Fuck ass no. I would say no as well, but for a different reason. It's because I didn't think of this team as more than a dynamic duo. And a lot of people viewed this team as a super team, put it in super team conversations several times. And I didn't view it as that at all. So when I'm comparing it to a lot of duos that I see now, and if we want to call them all failures, then fair enough. But I would say a lot of duos, for the most part, outside of like fucking Shaq and Kobe, for the most part, they don't rack up like 4 or 5 rings. They don't rack up 2-3 rings, especially when you are looking at injuries upon injuries with these Lakers teams. For 2021 was pretty apparent. 2022 was so bad. We not only didn't make the playoffs, you check the stats, LeBron's at fucking center. That's how bad we were hurt that season. 2023, literally we got healthy at the rightish time. That's probably the most type disappointment. But hey, any Nuggets fan, one day we'll look back on it and hopefully they have nostalgia. Like, shit, I don't know how the hell we was making that shot. Because them niggas ain't fucking missed. I ain't never seen that series was 101. I don't know a team that's beating them niggas that week. I don't know a team beating them niggas. They
I'm gonna tell my grandkids about that damn series of watching Jokic
that was
shit.
crazy.
Step back 1 foot jumpers in AD's face at the hash. Like what the?
Yeah,
like
I don't know.
God didn't want us to win that year. Like I don't know
how people
angels
have
on the basketball
spaces. Man, Dom, spaces, tweets about defensive adjustments. I'm like, defensive adjustments? What more do you want the motherfucker to do?
I'm just looking at the rosters that LeBron James has been given, Anthony Davis has been given, and this is kind of why I talk about consistency with these organizations and just not so ready to pull the trigger until like, hey, we've exhausted every option. Every year that 1 through 6, I think they said, scores on the team for that played last year that came back this year, and now that 1 through 6 isn't the same but some of these guys are on the bench. Every other year, that 1 through 6 is different, but it's not because they're on the bench, it's because they're on other teams. How many coaches has LeBron had since he's been there? 3?
LA?
Yeah, Luke Walton. Yeah. What you call Luke Walton in the first year, then Frank Vogel, and then Darvin Ham. So yeah.
So
I don't count Luke though. But
3 in how many years?
Since 19,
4 or 5.
4 or 5.
So 4 or 5 years, 3 coaches. Every single year, there's lineup inconsistencies, especially with the 1 through 6 or whatever the case may be. How is my guy supposed to, build a championship caliber team, program, whatever you want to call it, in order to be successful year in and year out? How is that?
Who are you referring to as your guy? You're talking about LeBron?
Yeah, man, my twin.
All right, I'll say counting Luke Walton, I'll say respectfully is just definition of Mickey. Because that guy was already 1 foot out the door the second LeBron James signed, and it was a matter of, hey, we make this AD trade and we start contending. Get your black ass out of here. He's not black. Get your ass out of here. So I think Luke Walton's a little Mickey there, but that doesn't really change or excuse the front office, because I would literally support your field of argument by saying the front office caping to literal fan pressure is fucking ridiculous. So I think, look, I don't hold LeBron at too much fault outside of his health. His health has definitely been unfortunate because he's old and we shouldn't have had these standards, but I mean, greatest of all time type shit. But we should have factored, LeBron might just start getting 50 gamers in here. like that might just be a thing. And we did not prepare for that twice. The first time we just were shocked. Everybody was shocked. And then the second time we were on this third star wave. So whether it was Kuzma, Dennis Schroeder, Montrezl Harrell, Russell Westbrook, we were on this third star wave. So anytime LeBron gets hurt from that point on, niggas was just like, oh, I bet put him in a lineup like he's fucking LeBron or half a LeBron or 75% LeBron. That was never the fucking case. I remember that 1 month niggas tried to gas Dennis Schroeder. Shit was ridiculous, bro. Like it was, man.
I will say personally with me, I don't know how to answer that, Omar, because I don't want to be the guy. I don't want to be the guy that sit there and blames LeBron James for. I don't think it's LeBron's fault. It's not LeBron's fault. I'm gonna say it like this. I look at it like this: we won a fucking championship in 2020,
right?
And after that, there was a huge adjustment to the construction, the direction, and the way players played. We changed how AD played. We changed LeBron's role. We changed the scheme of the team. I don't know if that was Rob Pelinka's idea. I don't know if LeBron said, hey, I got an idea. I don't know if Jeannie Buss said, hey, I know it can make us some money. I don't know what it was. I don't know. So until I know, then I can put blame on it. But whoever's fucking fault it was, that's whoever it was. I don't care. I guess when we're fucking 40 and 50 and they drop the Netflix series or Paramount Plus series on what happened with the Lakers in the bubble. But whoever's smart ass idea was to win a championship and say, scrap this whole fucking roster.
Like 5 of the players.
Redo it. Everyone that was important, get them out. Get their black asses and the white guy out of here. All important. Hey, that center, fuck them. Make AD the center. Whoever's idea was, whether it was LeBron, Jeannie, Pelinka, the coach at the time, a fan they decided to listen to, whoever's fault it was, that is why we're here today. So I can't sit here and put blame on a coach. I can't put blame on a player. I can't put blame on the president of basketball operations. I just put blame on whoever's idea was to flip the schematics of the team. And honestly, I'm leaning towards not thinking it's LeBron for the simple fact that nigga is still asking, why am I not playing point guard? So I don't think that after winning a championship, he said, I don't want to play point guard no more. Fuck it. I want to go back to small forward and just let, God knows, give me Dennis Schroeder. Give me the German nigga. Let him play point. Like, I don't think LeBron did that. Give me Westbrook. I'm pretty sure you said give me what. That is something I will say. LeBron and AD are fucking liars. I'm going to put that on record. LeBron and AD are liars. I don't know. When they got Westbrook, I know y'all remember the LeBron, AD, and Westbrook was spotted having dinner together. And I don't know what the fuck they told Westbrook at that fucking dinner. I don't know if they was like, hey, man, just do this and shit'll be great. I don't know what was said. But LeBron and AD lied to Westbrook. I'm the biggest Westbrook hater, but I'll give him that leeway. Westbrook took that job of malpretense. Niggas lied to him over fucking Fuagami steak or whatever the fuck they eat in LA. I don't know. Over millionaire steak. They lied to that nigga and he came there. Other than that, I can't blame LeBron and AD for shit because the fucking Lakers are idiots.
It's so funny to me when we do the blame game because I think the actuality of it, because what people default to is, okay, who is at fault? But I think the reality of the situation is exactly what Damo just said. Like, there's a lot of moving parts when it comes to managing a franchise from top to bottom. When it comes to the GM, when it comes to the ownership, when it comes to the coach, the players, injuries, like all of this plays a factor. So when we go out on a limb and just, even with it's Monty's fault. Monty is the guy to blame. And it's so interesting that coaches specifically are like the easiest scapegoat for majority situations and the easiest ones to fire. That's so interesting to me because they're the ones that's supposed to be like the consistent rock and the person on a day in and day out basis that establishes the culture of the team from a basketball standpoint, which at the end of the day is the product. So I don't know. That's interesting to me.
Hey man, I knew it was over when I seen the Washington Wizards have agreed to trade Russell Westbrook for championship piece Kyle Kuzma, who, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not against trading him for other players, plural, not being one of the players, along with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, Montrezl Harrell, and pick 22. I'm not even a fan of Montrezl Harrell, guys, but let me be clear. Can y'all just imagine this team with just KCP on it?
Hey, I was just going to ask you that too, Sage. If they rewinded it back on some of these trades, or not all of these are trades, but Alex Caruso, KCP, Dennis Schroeder, Kyle Kuzma.
Just not writing off one of the physical bigs on the team that were the sole reason that Nikola Jokic wasn't outskilling them, because they literally said, hey, look, this bastard is way too good at the game. We're going to just start dunking. Yeah, oh my God. It's like we had the blueprint and just said, I'm the greatest of all time. What do you expect? Shit, watch this. We going to make sure that LeBron can be 48 and we got Dennis the Menace out here. I mean, joking.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. Again, I've never managed a team, but like LeBron and AD, that's one of the easiest pairings to build around. Like,
bro, even
in terms
with
of
AD
play
losing
style
the
and
shot.
construction, bro. Yeah.
Even with AD losing the shot, because I know some people gonna bring up, why don't you bring up AD losing the shot? And that's fair. And Anthony Davis just becoming a lob threat. That was a plot twist as well, to be very fair. But Like the
Specifically
idea.
moving Bron off the point too, because like after 2020 when he led the league in assists, like it became so okay. LeBron, for so many years we have touted this dude as a small forward that's really a point guard because he initiates plays. He has some of the best vision of all time. One of the best players in transition. He embraced that role for 1 year and won a chip. And led the league in assists. And motherfuckers say, hey, go back to the 3, man. Dennis Schroeder's in here. Russell Westbrook's in here. We're cooking.
Man,
So
Fuck.
someone in chat said, "Don't lie." At the time, getting Dennis and Trez was smart. No, it wasn't.
No, it was not.
I mean that from the bottom of my balls, nigga. No, it wasn't. It was actually.
I was high on it, but in retrospect,
It was so stupid. It was
I
dumb.
wasn't
No,
high on it then. There was nothing
played
smart.
old footage.
about
I didn't
AD at the 4, Dwight, JaVale, any of them niggas at the 5, and we say fuck that. Make AD play the 5, even though he doesn't want to, and get a 6'9" nigga who plays like a 5. Nothing was smart about that. You niggas tried to make that shit smart with the 6 man of the year. You got 2 niggas as 6 man of the year candidates. Y'all gotta be great. Y'all niggas lied.
Domo. They said, and I quote, "This is how stupid this shit was." I was gonna hold back, but you rained it, so fuck it. Let me just really say how stupid niggas was. They said, "Yo, we can bench both LeBron and AD. We don't need to stagger them anymore because we got the same 2 niggas. They are 6 man of the year caliber, so they're gonna do the same thing LeBron and AD was doing, but off the bench, it's gonna be Dennis, the Menace, and Trez. It's gonna be a little worse. 6 man versus superstar. 6 man versus top 10. Dirt.
He lied.
My God.
Y'all niggas worship him.
My God, bro. And rolled old footage. If you think I was on, never was a fan of that, buddy. Nobody surprising shit.
I want to talk
I
about.
was in this bitch hot. That Caruso was not there, my nigga. I was hot. Nigga, I was hot. We lost Thomas Bryant. I was hot. We lost THT. I've been hot whenever we make these stuff. Nigga, I was at work doing construction. My uncle stopped the forklift and said, nigga, guess who y'all got? I was like, what? Y'all got Westbrook. I threw a sledgehammer through a wall, nigga. I threw a God be my witness. I will call my uncle right now. That nigga stops a forklift and tells me that I put a sledgehammer through a wall. I have not been a fan of any of these fucking moves we made since we won a chip. This shit has been nothing but head scratches and brain farts.